Hello and welcome to Change 2. Today we will take a look at how to monitor change. Take some notes to help you keep up. Let's get to it. Change monitoring is the action that ensures the effectiveness of the process of supporting beneficiaries. The performance of transformation, communication, and training actions is measured by indicators that determine the levels of knowledge, understanding, commitment, and participation in the change project. Consequently, these indicators show if the participants really embrace the change. As for monitoring, it not only makes it easier to follow up the implementation of actions, but also to evaluate risks at different phases of the project, to be able to warn people in charge and to set up preventive or corrective actions. Depending on the change project, the resources allocated, and the objectives, it is possible to develop different types of indicators to measure the performance of monitoring actions. In this video, we will discuss the monitoring of change management actions, risk management, and transformation. The first level of monitoring consists of making sure that planned actions have been completed on time with the assigned resources. This is usually achieved by creating a dashboard with the following data: planned completion dates, the success record of completed actions, planned expenses, as well as necessary adjustments. In case of significant gaps between planned and realized results, speaking in terms of time and cost in particular, an audit and a reconfiguration of the change project can be necessary. Another way of considering change monitoring takes a risk-based approach. This is materialized by identifying and defining the risks caused by the project, then quantifying them in terms of severity and probability to determine the most dangerous risks. Some of the risks most often observed are social, organizational, technological, financial, excessive activity, as well as customer risk. As you know, the main goal of a change project is to achieve its objectives. These objectives are generally linked to the success rate of the activity. One must face the following question: did the project's realization lead to the desired transformations? Piloting the transformation is a post-implementation action. If you are more involved in an IT change project, you will have to focus on finding and resolving anomalies. If you are part of an organizational change project, the anomaly method will be rarer. I recommend you create a simple grid that reports the observed dysfunctions as well as the solutions proposed. In either case, try to deal with these problems within the next 6 months. However, 3 months will be ideal. Otherwise, you risk getting stuck in a critical state of the project. The second part of the transformation monitoring covers the follow-up of activity indicators. This may include notions of costs, deadlines, or quality, such as the time it takes to process an order, the cost of managing a customer complaint, the cost of IT maintenance, the time it takes to respond to a customer, etc. You can insert a rating system to measure gaps in order to justify upcoming investments. Finally, a last point concerning indicators. It is a relative value that allows you to evaluate how an activity contributes to the realization of an objective. Indicators can be quantitative or qualitative. We often use cost, result, activity, performance, and strategic indicators. Another category of indicators are management indicators, as a way to implement the strategy. Even when the project is finished, it must be analyzed, not for fun, but to extract the best lessons and practices for the next project. Now, it's up to you to optimize transformation. Thank you for watching, and let's change together. Bye-bye!